Okay. Let's try that again. Rockhead, we return! Sort of. I got grumpy. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I was in a bad mood after the last stream ended. This is not a blessing, Mint. Shush. But yes, I was in a bit of a bad mood after the last stream ended, so I'm gonna give this another go. I have sped up the horse this time.
Damn right. Cheers, Ed.
Cheers, Sir Jamie. I love how always if I'm streaming Elden Ring, Sir Jamie, by the way, you always seem to show up at this precise area. Like, this was, I remember you were talking about your particular experience of sporting injuries around this area. And you always seem to show up around here if I happen to be playing Elden Ring that day. It's a weird coincidence every time. Sir Jamie, the resilient, guardian of the stranded grave. Also, yes, I actually chose music this time because Pretzel is still having an aneurysm. So, actually, no, not quite yet. Hold on. I should probably get the graces. I'm not going to fall into the same trap this time. I'm going to get the graces, even though it's fucking stupid. But don't worry, as I said, I have sped up the horse this time. I think I might have sped up the horse a bit much, but fuck it, I don't want the travel time. But I have a playlist of all the battle themes from the best Pokemon game, Pokemon Black and White 2, with the best soundtrack, because it just involves so goddamn many other soundtracks. The horse is channeling a Formula 1 car. Yeah, this is the Ferris Bueller's Day Off of Elden Ring. Desperate Don has stolen his dad's sports car. Or sports horse in this case, I suppose. Now, warning you in advance, I will have to duck out in about 14 minutes. Just while I go and pick up my pizza from the oven. Or I should say half pizza. Because then that hits my 400 calories for the day. So, I won't lie. Some of the rage at the end of the last stream might have been Hanger. Probably Hanger. You should not play a FromSoft game hangry, but I did. And I will continue to do so. Time to break into Stormvale. The horse's cornering looks so goddamn smooth on this speed. It looks like it goddamn banks into the corners. So remember how in Armored Core 6 the expansion slots only had a few shield assault options and some assault armor? Yes, I do remember that. Vaguely. Oh, I should say, I've slightly tweaked the build as well. I've taken a point out of dexterity, a point out of the arcane, losing us only really a couple of points of attack power, and I've put those points instead into dexterity. I've also taken a point from faith and put it into intelligence, because let's face it, we were never really using that whole regen spell. It was a stupid move. So instead, I've given us a point of intelligence, which means that once we get Goldrick's Great Rune, I can hurl discuses of holy energy at people. I've also remembered I have a pulley crossbow, because I was a fucking fool. These early bosses, at least we know we can just wild strikes through them. It's not really that much of a hassle. In the older games, there's a lot more options for it. You can put extra boosters in it, missiles that fire in conjunction with the back-mounted ones for bigger barrages. Ooh, lovely. Honestly, from the more I hear, it doesn't seem like Armored Core 6 was that actually good of an Armored Core. Everything everyone says about the other ones is like legendary. Oh, round table. I forgot about you. Yeah. And then immediately leave.
Shit, dog. Right, Lord Thompson, dropping fat stacks, yo.
No, okay. Lord Cupson kicking the door open with, money, motherfucker! Chucks money and jumps out the window. What? The door was open! You'd slammed the door open. Why the window? Why the auto-defenestration? Which, by the way, one of my groups decided to deconstruct. And it turns out that that word basically exists just because Prague wouldn't stop throwing their political leaders out the window. It was very weird. It was a weird time. But yeah, it's literally got a whole wiki page, the defenestrations of Prague. I'm hopeful that with faster horsepower we should get oh god we should get a bit further. In a faster time frame so that we get more shots of the fire giant. I've also realized one of the things I did wrong with the fire giant. Yes, that flame breath attack is a bit BS, but it's BS on basically everything that has a breath attack. It's BS on all of the dragons, like all that shit over and over and over every single time. It's been complained about since day one. And then, of course, met with just git good, even though people pointing out the hitbox probably shouldn't phase through solid rock. With that said, if we accept this is the reality in which we live, then there was something I could have done better. I forgot that I have a flame defense talisman. It has, again, been a while since I played Elden Ring professionally, quote unquote. Semi-professionally. The rock probably would get hot from all the fire, but the fire bolt, literally the flame phasing through the surface of the stone and hitting you while surrounded by an awkward square of animation, maybe not so much. Also, I discovered myself on a separate run with the lightning breath at the very... Sorry, not the lightning breath. With the lightning dragon's fire breath at the very least. They gave it ricochet? So the flames will bounce off of walls if they breathe into a corridor. They'll sort of like bounce around, which is hilarious to watch. A certain YouTuber said, look, you can sit there and laugh at me being a professional idiot all you want, but remember the professional part. I get paid to be an idiot, you're having to do it for free. Ouch. I mean, if someone's being mean, maybe, but that's a bit harsh. How are we doing for time? Okay, I want Godric dead, and I want this great room before my pizza's done. Half pizza. I need to remind myself that. I don't get full pizzas anymore. Goddamn you, diet. Ugh. Nope. Coming through. Coming through. This is better as well. The Pokemon battle themes just keep you locked in. This is better. And we're already making miles of improvements since the last go at the holodeck. Miles and miles. Okay. The goal is I want to be able to walk into a boss fight, get an idea of what they're about, quit out, come back in with an idea of what they're about, and have prepped accordingly. That's where I want to be at with Desperate Dom. Oh, interesting. Wasn't expecting you to grab me with that. Ah, the sneaky arm. Fine. That's just... Oh, you can poise through the wild strikes. Gotcha. Does Desperate Donk give a good Desperate Donk? He's certainly trying to. Now, obviously, not much of an achievement. Woo! You killed Godric at a really high soul level. Okay, not much of a win there. But we're here so that we can grab the Godric's Great Rune, so we can then immediately about face. Actually, I'm not going to do it that way. I don't think. No, it's fine. We can run. We can run. Come on, boy. Hoof it. Hoof it. Your father was 10 times the speed of you. Come on, boy. Hoof. Hoof. Why have I turned into the Desperate Dynasty's weird coach? No. Oh, also, complete random tangent, but I have to address this. Hey, to anybody, for posterity's sake, to anybody who was here for Legend of Ganonshort, remember how the whole time I kept saying, oh, they're going to bring M. Bison back, oh, they're going to bring M. Bison back, and y'all just kept telling me, no, Ed, he's very dead. I know, I'm sorry, you missed his era, I'm sorry. No, he's back. I was right. I was right, fuckers! And he's got a horse! I knew that Shabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-doo-doo wouldn't leave him dead for very long. I know nothing about the lore, but I could at least get that. As if the icon of Street Fighter is gonna stay dead. I know everyone thinks it's Chun-Li and Cammy, but it's not. It's Bison. Now all I have to do is really, really hope and pray that they add more to World Tour. Because if they add more to World Tour, that gives me an excuse to return to Ganonshort and give him the M. Bison moveset. Which also, random point, just to acknowledge how accidentally phenomenal the DLC practice for Street Fighter 6 is, weirdly. I know it's a strange thing to say of a fighting game having good DLC practices these days, but you can, as far as I understand, you can get the World Tour mentors without owning the DLC. The DLC is just to use them as fighting game characters in, like, the competitive scenes and the online modes and shit. So that's still quite cute. Like, the single-player lonies like me don't need to invest in that sort of same sort of way. You can just wander around World Tour and go and find, like, Ed, or... it's still weird saying that. You can go find Ed, you can go find Rashid. Is second-hand info. So I have yet to test it myself, mostly because every time I install Street Fighter 6, something goes wrong with it. Okay, the music's starting to get a bit worrisome. We've got 2 minutes.
Cheers, dog. Bride Lord Cupson dropping fat stacks.
Capson, no! What are you doing? The Rune Factory called. They say you're underfunded. Not on my watch. Slams money into your... I misread that. You said into my hand. I misread that as slams money into your head. And then no clips through the wall. So, to put that in context of how that looks for me, you remember Hitman, where I was just walking around braining people with a gold bar? Yeah, that. I imagined Lord Cupson swinging in, braining me with a gold bar, and then just no clipping out. Okay, yeah, that's a real thing. Also, Lord Cupson, once again, look after your finances, look after yourself, look after your loved ones. Why are you wasting it here? I can't stop you, but I'm certainly not going to incentivize this madness. Considerably, thank you. You keep the lights on, as does everybody else. We all help together. We all live together, including the person who just played Null Star. Thank you very much. You're all loonies. You're all weirdos. Wait, that's not... That's Muppets, isn't it? That's Sam Bald Eagle, isn't it? You're all weirdos. Yes, that's Sam Bald Eagle. Okay, and I need to sit down because it is time for me to get my 400 calories of the day. Yeah. Why did I pause the music? I'm walking up. There we go. I should stress, by the way, real quick, because I'm sitting back down. Yeah, shush, Pokemon. I should stress real quick. If you hear me say something along the lines of my 400 calories for the day, and you feel inspired in some way, that, hey, I should do something like that to try and trim a little bit of whatnot, don't do that. Don't do what I'm doing. I do this because I am a mad bastard with very low self-worth, self-regard for his own life and health, and a grudge against his own waste. Don't do this. Other than that little PSA, where we going? Okay, diets are a terrible idea unless you know exactly what you're doing. Oh, indeed. I normally do know exactly what I'm doing. I also am a very impatient, very artsy boy, who just wants things quickly. So, Fook, hey-ho. Speaking of things quickly, this horse is damn fast. I appreciate the adjustments we have made to the horse. This makes this all so much more tolerable. Oh god, the jumping. I did not realize the speed had affected the jumping. I'm stuck in a bush. I'm stuck in a bush. There we go. I'm not comfortable. Okay, this is. Oh, I'm not comfortable with this speed on this mountain road. No. Oh god. Why do I feel like I should have gas playing? Okay. Speed. Continue to speed. We require more speed. Been on an involuntary summer diet of it's so fucking hot my body disabled the appetite mechanism. Yes. Completely understand that. No, there's a certain point of heat where it's just too hot to do anything at all. It's too hot to process thought. It's horrible. Especially if it's wet, muggy heat. Ugh. That said, this summer has not actually been that... I shouldn't say that. I didn't say anything. No. Nothing at all. I said nothing. I didn't... No, Lydia. I didn't complete saying it. It's fine. I didn't jinx it. I didn't curse it. I haven't finished saying it. Oh, God, the horse. This horse is out of control. I've sped up the horse too much. There is actually capacity to go faster, though. There is the power to go even further beyond. This is the horse on setting, I want to say 2. But I can just add an integer of any size between 1 and 10. Wait for it. Skip. Switch. So you can go on full-on ludicrous speed. Oh, yeah. Absolutely possible. I choose not to, because I don't think I'll be able to steer when we get to the mountaintop of giants. Hell, I can barely steer now. Oh, I've just realized about the medallions again. Actually, the medallions should be fine. We can get the medallions this time because of the horse. Galcamos, what grand tomfoolery did I join today? Not really very much. We're just doing a sort of casual training arc stream to get me back into the habit of ringing the Eldens, as it were. Right, I want something fast for these lads. So warp axe. No, I've made this mistake before. We're gonna trust the process. Trust the blood stars. Keep running, Donnie. Come on. I feel like I need the punch-out music. Once we get to a site of grace, I might switch out for the punch-out theme for a bit. Ow. Do you mind? Wild Strikes is an absolute gem, though. Elden dogs. Actually, just from dogs, realistically. Oop. Fun fact, the mages of Rhea Lucaria are some of the few enemies in Elden Ring that aren't insane or bestial. They're just really annoyed at you barging on their reading. Sounds about right. I wish Armored Core had from dogs. I think Armored Core has from dogs too. Oh no. What Armored Core definitely does have is the fucking wheels. Alright, Punch Out theme, we extended. I just love the ever-present description that it's a From game, so the one enemy that's a wheel can fuck off. Alright. Right, we're going up against the doggo, which is actually more of a threat than Renala. I don't think we're going to have time to shoot it. We're barely even going to have time to block it. We need to make the hits we can get in matter. Valve, Black Bones Protection, Golden Delicious. Alright, come on, dog. Just tank through it. Bold strikes, go! Rad Wolf of Redagon is dead. Okay. This dog took us like 2 hours to beat. Being fair, you gotta remember, Lydia, I'm on New Game Plus with fully endgame upgraded weapons. This is just New Game Plus 1. As theoretically, as we up the chain more and more, it'll get worse as the multipliers start to climb. Because the intent with these runs is just keep running until I die each time. What's up, fucker? Think first, chocolates. Okay. Yeah. I don't think she hit us with enough magic last time that it was worth grabbing the magic buff. I should do that in future ones though. Because past about New Game Plus 2 is when the multipliers start to get nasty. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? You. Don't throw the book at me. Okay. Nope. No time for a golden vow. Gotcha. There is time for a bite, though. Aha! Parallel, come on to the beam. Like the moon. Arc it into the floor faster. Shit. Okay, that's fine. Renala gets actively worse as you go up the New Game bosses though, because as you can see, she's a rather bullet hell. How are you still alive? You hit me after you died. She's a rather bullet helly boss, and that gets just exponentially nastier as you go up the New Game bosses. Have a quick jog.
Remembrance of the Queen giving the full moon. Lights are on. Marvellous.
Okay. Let's get the teleportation ready. Thanks to autocorrect, 1 in 5 children will be getting a visit from Satan this Christmas. Marvelous. I'm also going to switch back to black and white, I think. Don't drink and ride, kids. Mostly because trying to do the riding one-handed, you will steer wrong. Ooh! Good shot, that man. How's the PC been, by the way? No. Unfortunately, it's, slowly, since it came back in a good state, and then it just started crashing. More and more and more and more and more, and saying, like, oh, look, you know, your overclocking's gone completely wrong. Bear in mind, I don't overclock, but very technically, what the lads did to try and underpower the PC so that it didn't incinerate itself was considered technically overclocking. So when it kept saying your overclocking's gone wrong and that's why we're crashing, would you please revert? I did revert in the end. So unfortunately, in order to stop the PC from just crashing at random, we have had to revert basically every change that was made. So we're back exactly where we were. And still no one has any idea why it's doing this. Yeah, okay, I need to grab it from Fort Height and Fort Farrell. So basically, the best thing that we can hope for is, as the repairman himself suggested, just kind of waiting and hoping not to burn myself alive until eventually, as time passes, I can ship a Theseus the whole computer away. Since we don't know what part is doing it, we don't know where it's coming from, we don't know why it's doing it this way. He did say it, you know, by all rights should have been just the part, but that would not explain it suddenly happening as of a couple of 3 months ago. After 2 and a bit years. So, we are kind of snookered on that one, but just gotta make the best of it that we can, really. So basically, it's back to your PC is haunted. Yep, pretty much. Like, when the most talented repairman of the area is basically saying, search me. At that point, that does sound a little bit haunted, yes. Have you tried praying to the Omnissiah? Not yet. I haven't partaken in techno voodoo for a few years. Probably faster if I just go here. Oh, hello! You can climb ladders! I didn't know that! Cool! it genuinely when I'm on the horse, it's genuinely starting to look like I'm fast forwarding through the boring bits, which is basically what we're doing. Shot. No, I haven't overshot yet. Okay. Pops our way over to Kaled. We'll swing down past Fort Faroth. Since we're in the area, we should pick up the warp point for Radahn as well. Does this basically mean Desperate Don Kobayashi Maru'd the holodeck, hacking it because he doesn't think he should have lost? I'd say it's more like... I seem to remember there is one... It's like some oldish detective scenario that Picard just keeps playing over and over, just kind of cause. I think that's more the sort of area we're in. Because this is less of a specific challenge and test like the Kobayashi Maru, and more of kind of just a sort of an animus of his dad's journeys. I'm not quite sure why the Desperate Dynasty is quite so high-tech, but they are, apparently. Maybe when Rani decided to bring in the whole Space Wizard bullshit, she brought in sci-fi as well, who knows? Shields up, because these bats fucking suck. Faster, Donnie, faster! And up we go. Try and outrun the poison cloud. Yes, my boy. Okay, well, still outrun it technically. That's fine, that's fine. It open. Walk to the lift of Dectus. Ah! I forgot about Radahn's. That's fine, that's fine. We can come back we'll loop back and get Radahn at a later point. Now, how did I deal with? Yeah, so the Tree Sentinel would probably be best done with a Naga Kiba for speed and the ability to block. That seems pretty basic. Wait, Rani is a blue-skinned lady. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, maybe the reason that half the fandom seems to want to fuck her is because she's actually cosplaying as an Asari. Would explain a few things. As for me personally, I'm not particularly interested in a doll with 4 arms that looks like it's 12. And is voiced by a lady who can't even spell her own name. Now you're talking about Iji. Iji's the man. Knows when to lock your wolves away. Good man, good man. Sensible gentleman. Sensible gentleman. Good smith, upgrades your stuff. Excellent quality. Styling hat. All right. Let's try taking you on directly this time. We don't need the extra Elden star. Sorry, extra great stars. It's not possible to crit you, so I best go for a. Oh hi, you're starting on me, are you? Okay. Just back it up a little bit there. Back it up. At least let me get one buff under the wall. There we go. Let's go. From dust. From soft dust. The dust of an enemy's attack should not do the full damage of their attack. I'm sorry, it just shook you. FromSoft, what is your fascination with dust? EG's hat is literal bling. Exactly. Man's blinged literally up to the eyeballs. I mean, sure, he might have an enormous hole in his chest with what seems to be a gravestone in it, but, you know, he's got drip. That's how the kids say it, isn't it? He's dripping. He's very moist. Is that it? 3 point next decade. The winter lanterns are dolls underneath. Absolutely. Pretty sure that's even true in
Nightmare Court
as well. I left the beacon. Turn off the beacon. The beacons are closed. Gondor is not coming for aid. Gondor doesn't call for aid. Gondor didn't ask for you. Delete Gondor's number. I adore how the little trumpet boys move around. They just roll. They just roll around. So cute. God damn it. They're just little guys. I think it's around about here. I said it before as well, but understandably, I will not be able to pull this kind of shit in the actual DLC. I'll be expecting myself to, like, properly fight things and progress my way through zones. Is it down here? No, it's up there. But since we're here, I can take advantage. What I can't take is another bloody Cupson donation. Sliding in from the side this time. You know what's a good incentive for not dying? Money! Slaps you with some dosh and breaks out through the wall. My wall!
For bringing me here and thus.
That's the 4th wall! How dare you destroy it? We only have 3 left now. No. Alright then. Not entirely sure what you pulled off there, mate. You sort of knocked me at the same time as dying, but didn't do any damage. It's very weird. I have kind of noticed that one of Elden Ring's favorite things to do is just have an attack randomly knock you on your ass. Should we start speccing a bit more defense? I think we should. We're in Lanedale. This is where things start getting rough. This just for a teleportation point should we need it. Don't know why we would, but just in case. Have you ever wondered what trumpeters are in the lore? No, actually. I just kind of assumed that they're here. Like, it's a royal capital. Having a band makes sense. They're probably like heralds of Melania or something completely bonkers because, again, I'm sorry, Mario, your context is in another zone entirely. Maybe they just got lost. The Royal Band of Trumpeting Destroyers. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Just glitch for a moment. One thing I do plan to use a decent chunk of when we get to the DLC is guard counters, because oh my god, guard counters, I slept on you guys way too hard. They hit like a train, they've got a dedicated talisman, and they break stance really damn easily. Okay, for Spectral Godfrey, I think actually keep with the Naga Keeper. Admittedly, we can't bleed him, but hey-ho. Bop bop. Bop bop. Actually, wait, do you... Oh! I was a fool! I thought you did combination holy damage. No, you just do physical. I can block that. Haha! Ooh, stabbed him in the nads. Ooh. Stabbed him in his spectral nads. The only thing we know about the trumpeter guys is they're apparently mollusks of some sort. Uh-huh. Okay. Or crustaceans. Come on, Donnie, keep jogging. We've almost caught up to where we were. How are we doing on time frame? Okay, yeah. We're doing pretty all right. We're just about to tick over the 50-minute mark, and we're almost up to where we was. That's going well. Morgott. Morgott is an advanced version of Margit's moveset, so probably the Blood Stars again. I forget. Did you remember to grab your pizza? Nope, I did. That's what caused the small break earlier. I've had my 400 calories of the day. And now, I just have to wait for the hangar to set in. Because, oh boy. Right, come on. Fucking hell, you flip out and you... Okay, I did not realize that you flipped out quite this hard in this one.
Push through it. Wild strikes will out.
Then he's going to do his roar. Ow. Oh, I thought I was further than that. I'm still not sure why in Elden Universe screaming does quite so much damage. Every character who's got like a scream when they phase transition, they go just rah, does a whale of damage. Okay, might have to readjust this. Okay. Alright, the Discus of Light is a bit crap. I bring you bees, mother... Well, no, hang on a minute, I don't. I bring you bees, motherfucker! I'm getting sloppy. Hang on a minute. What was that attack? What? Hold on. Hold on a minute. You did like a sweep and then the ground exploded. Oh, your hammer has AoE now. Do you know, out of all the times I played this game, I don't think I've actually noticed that ever before. Huh. Wrong way, wrong way. I need to play tag with the doors. So does Lady Maria. Lady Maria has the scream attack? I thought she literally just sort of rose up into the air and then exploded as she finally embraced her cursed blood. I didn't think that was her screaming. I could be wrong though. I sort of went into a trance during her fight. Thanks for the Roids medallion. Okay, Mountaintop of the Giants. The Great Stars. Again, I think I should go with mobility. I don't know whether to do the twin blades or the... Do you mind? Please. Have some decorum. Then again, actually, no. What am I saying? Like, an enemy with a move that is a giant bot slam, thank you for demonstrating, is not going to have decorum. Dumb option. Kill the fire giant with the storm ruler. Do we... I don't think we even have the Storm Ruler. I suppose there's the Carian Grandeur, which is very similar in design to the Storm Ruler's charge, slam, but it's also a sorcery that I don't have. What could I stun him with? Do you mind? Please, calm yourself. Something that could replace the Storm Ruler. I probably don't want to hit them with any weapon that's got fire stuck to it. We could stab them with the bloody Helix, I suppose. That's a possibility. I'm almost certain there's going to be at least one boss in the DLC, like Fire Giantess, whose solution is just hack at their ankles. Almost certain of that. Bloody, your horse hits harder than you do. Fucking hell. Somebody get that horse a raise. Actually, since we've got a moment, thank you, since you're standing still. How is Discus of Light? I mean, it costs barely anything, so I guess it's good to have on hand.
Thanks for standing still, wanker.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm not a crazed hammer wielder, I'm a tarnished. Well, the difference is one's a chosen destiny and one's mental illness. So we're not going to be able to guard counter him, that's for fucking certain. Which means that slot absolutely should go to the fire blocking talisman. We'll switch out Black Flame's protection for Flame Protect Me. I'm not sure if Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike is any good. I confess I've never used it. I'm told it's good against big bosses, but I'm not certain from experience. Where am I going? Where is the exit? Is it this way? Oh, here we go. Here we go. I found the exit again. Ooh. Hold on. Hold on. That jump is a bit much. Oi! Oi! I see you there. No. 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 Stop sliding. Oh, you could fucking stop and all. You get over it. Get over it with your martial arts movie jumping. Horse. Hello. Horse. I wish to horse. Hang on. Wait. Get back off the horse. Get back off the horse. Big swingy weapon was not a good idea on this tiny ledge. I'm starting to understand that. Horse. There we go. Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. We saved it. We saved it. Time to continue speeding up. Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike is really good against bosses with a massive hitbox, such as the Fire Giant, for example. Interesting. Okay. I'll give it a go against them. Actually, probably a good idea. Wouldn't be too bad a shout to once I can find a grace to sit at. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Right. Okay. Let's have a sit down. Let's get our FP back. But first. Oh, yeah, I can kind of see it. You'll lose out on the damage of those distant waves, but those first few waves, that might hit it pretty hard, yeah. Fire Giant is a common doorstop when pitting other From bosses against it. Sheer amount of HP. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that wall of HP being a problem. This is gonna... This at this speed is gonna suck. Okay. Okay, alright. If I can steer at this speed, I can steer normally. Come on. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. No, I don't like this. Okay. Ooh. Just take a moment. Right. Speed. The sort of marching drums work really quite too well with that whole segment, and I love that they faded out exactly as it finishes. Have a seat. So, getting to the bugger, not going to be much of a problem. Getting through the bugger, definitely going to be a problem. I feel like I want to frostbite him in some way. Can he even suffer frostbite? I'm not sure. Most things can. Oh, he needs to arc this way so I don't accidentally run into the shrimps. Can't find the edge. Can't see the edge of the map. I think I've exited. Is that a shrimp? Oh, that's a... Whew. Okay. Did not realize I was that close to the edge. No. Just moving on. Out of dodge. Spirit spring. Dude. There we go. Got there in the end. Where the fuck are we? Right. I think I know where we are. Regardless, I know where we're going, gang. It's the big snowy bit. We're going to the big snowy bit. Anyone sneaking up on us? Right, okay, we're going to take it slow along here. I remember when I was coming through here, these fucking chains scared the life out of me. They still do. Because you can't trust From to make things with a slight camber to them that isn't just a death-defying slope. Slight camber is unknown to these devs. Okay. When people pit bosses against Ofnir, they always let him finish his monologue. Oh, it's kind of sweet though. Right, I need to remember to cast that when we get into phase 2. Okay, I think I can work with it. So we're blocked up to the gunnels. We're not going to be able to stance break him. That's not happening. I'm going to stick with the bleed swords, I think. The curved swords, because they got a quite fast moveset. Because defense, as we've learned, means diddly all. Had the diddly Rooney. Do I have anything that does frost innately? I could stab them, I suppose. Hang on a minute. Have I got frost pots? Yes. The test save has frost pots. Okay. I'm going to try and chill his ankle. Make him feel like he has wet socks. Oh! Oh! That's mean! Why would you do this? That is cruel and unusual. Even a From boss doesn't deserve that. Okay. Okay. We're not using any music. Got to try and lock in. Okay. Since we're not holding as much, can I take... I can take that off and still be at medium load. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Then we put on the Old Lord's Talisman, because that means that our Golden Vow and our Flame Protect Me will last longer. Now, we will be getting up to him slightly faster than typical because of the horse speed. That is basically the only fight this horse speed is going to actually affect. But considering that if he gets too much of a knock on, he can just one-shot me, as we've learned, I don't think that's too much of a loss. Because if he's going to one-shot me, he'll do it. If he wants me dead, there's not much slowing him down. Charge up. The jumping attacks on these things hit for 4 times, which is really, really fucking nice. Okay, alright. Then you do your little fireball. Oh, no, you've let out the slow burn one. Okay. What are you doing? Where are you going? You're gonna roll? No, you're just attacking. Right. I think my Flame Protect Me has run out. Try and get into phase 2 so I can have time to apply it. Come on! Okay. Flame Protect Me, that's the one that we want. That's the main one we're after. The rest of it I can figure out as I go. Can I frost his hand? Don't think so. Don't think that froze him. This is one hell of an attack. Can I also say that? Like, raining down meteors that then also separately explode. Like, man went all in on explosions today. Okay. Is that the fire breath attack? No, that's okay. Okay, alright, okay. And there he goes with the rolling. That's fine, that's fine. Dart out. He's going to do something. Oh, that's the one that don't stand on the fire columns. Okay, we can work with that. Ow! That's fine. That's fine. We can work with you. I just need you not to do the flame attack that gets me stuck in a stun lock and literally kills from full health. Fine, I can go. Hit him in the shins! Didn't do much. The ancient shin strategy did not... Oh, hang on. Hold on. More fire protection. Okay. Yes, I'm aware he's mostly dead. I'm not taking that risk. Now let's put on the relaxing Pokemon battle themes again. Okay. Fuck you, Fire Giant. Fuck you. Actually, we need to switch this round for Black Flame's protection. Oh, I didn't... I forgot to use Ancient Dragon. In my defense, I would not have been comfortable standing still long enough to cast it. It does seem to... You do seem to need to stand still for quite a while to get that cast. After testing it earlier, so I'm chill with how we did this. Hacking at his ankles with bleed weapons was the way forward. God, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Oh, I saw you start to slip for a second there. God bless you, From. Instead of any of these like newfangled physics engines where like people are able to put their foot up on things, no, you just have people Gmod slide their way up. Okay, Forge of the Giants. Don't immediately jump in, despite that being, you know, what we were told to do by Shabriri when it says jump in. And then I jumped in and I died, and everybody laughed because I did what I was told. Fucking Ortsy boy again. No, what you're supposed to do is know to run the entire way around it to the opposite end, to then sit at a site of grace, and only when sitting down can you throw yourself in. I see. Okay. Now, we were going to go back and get Radon, weren't we? I should probably equip... Oh, Radon, actually. Whoop. That's gonna need... Hold on a second, I need to think. That's absolutely going to need a rock crossbow, just in case I'm not able to hit him with the Scarlet Aeonia. It would be poetically hilarious if I hit him with the Scarlet Aeonia, but just worth it. Bleeding him without... That's not too bad a shout. I don't think he's especially fireproof, so Mogwin's Spear might not be a bad one, actually. Put on the Great Jar. We can take off the Flame Drake, and we can give it to... Shard of Alexander. I could knee heal him. That feels a bit cheap, though. Knee heal is a weapon of last resort. What am I on about? Lord of Blood's Exaltation? I'd rather, like, survive. Actually, if I'd rather survive, the more health wouldn't go amiss, actually. About 140 health. He's going to hit harder than 140. 140 is not going to make the world of difference, is it really? Wild pull, but potency of incantations. I think I'm going to go with the potency of incantations one. And the reason being, because that should allow me to do more damage with the Scarlet Aeonia. Why have I equipped a second shield on top of my other shield? Because this one has Vow of the Indomitable. For the uninitiated, because why on earth would you be experimenting with shield ashes of all things? Vow of the Indomitable is basically the old Bloodhound step on a shield. It is unbelievably nasty. Darkrays, I'm back from vote counting. Have you died yet? Not this time around, no. We did successfully beat up the fire giant because he chose not to do the massive blast. Mass blast. Mass destruction. Lord Darkness 39, hi Ed, how's Elden Ring treating you? It's doing okay. We had a bit of a fumble. We had a bit of a fumble with him the first time around, but we recovered it. I've sped up the horse since then. I don't think with the horse being sped up, I'm gonna be able to make that careful little jump to get around that doorway. Actually, that careful little jump is gonna get me killed. So probably best to just take a longer and safer route around the sides. Boinky our way up here. Okay. With the improved horse speed, it's not going to take very long for us to circumvent this. We just need to do some horse hopping. Horse hopping. There is a safer way down, I seem to recall. There we go. That'll get us on the right track. There we are. Then we don't have to do any nasty, scary horse parkour and risk dying. Because whilst on training, I could just say, oh, I'm going to keep it to boss counting only. Or, like, if somehow a rando kills me, but I think I'll leave it be. Actually, Mogwin's spear probably isn't the best idea for Radahn, now I think about it. Because it has fire damage, and if I'm trying to frost him, the fire will reset the frost. Which means that he doesn't lose any of his resistances. What do I hit him with then? Nagakiba? Nagakiba. When in doubt, good old Nagakiba will always be there to catch you. Because it's long as fuck. Alright then. Let's put the music back on. So, Radahn plan. Run up on him, once we've summoned everybody, of course. And use everybody else as cover to Scarlet Aeonia him. And then just kinda hope for the best. The stars are right. If worst comes to worst, we do also have pest threads. Pest threads would probably fuck him up. All right, okay. Let's prep Scarlet Aeonia. You also have the ant spurs for rot. Yes, though that requires stabbing him in the toe, which we won't necessarily be able to do at enough of a speed that it'll build up fast enough to be worth it. And also, as far as I'm aware, all the types of rot other than Scarlet Aeonia are a weaker type of rot. They used to be all the same type of rot, and then because people were using rotten breath and whatnot to go through way too many bosses way too easily, they got swapped over. I seem to recall anyway. I'll pull it up once we're done with this, since this is a rot-based fight. Be a nice little fun fact. Okay. Is he on the move yet? No. Get your ass over it. That's right, that's right. Focus on me. Let the others get their licks in. And when he starts to turn around and focus on them. I really, really need to get this rot off on him. Because that'll... Yep. Rot does tend to fuck him up. Then... Oi, 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 oi. Oi, oi, oi. Toss him a little black flame. Okay, okay. Right. Where's it going to come from? Where's it going to come from? I forget. There is a line to his direction. Follow the Indomitable! Okay, then you're going to use the gravity balls to try and pull me into the big rocks. You don't want that. That's bad. I'm not going to get on the horse because that's going to otherwise interfere with how the fight should be running. I forgot you did that. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Can I? That's the question. Can I block the gravity bolt? I'm not sure. Alright. Here comes the M. Bison shit. Hack him in the knees. Gotcha. Alright, that's Radahn dealt with. I could refine that. There's ways I can refine that. Because there's almost certainly going to be a Radahn-alike. Because, like, I'm trying to think, what's the big notable bosses? Like, the big, cool, spectacular one. We can probably guess that Mesmer is going to be a new Melania type. As in, a roundabout our sort of build, nippy bastard, ridiculously long weapon. We can sort of ascertain that. We can ascertain that there's that weird lion thing that's probably going to leap around batshit crazy like Malekith. Replace rot with fire. Yep, exactly. Exactly, Dark Rays. Good point, good point. We've dealt with Radon. Now, where are we going? Why did I want to do Radon's? Indeed, that is my brain right now. Yes, indeed. No! I can't remember. Not really much point doing Rykard's fight, because Rykard's fight is still a gimmick fight. It's just stab him from afar with the Great Serpent Spear. It is a dodging challenge, true, but it's not really a combat and dodging challenge, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for training myself to fight around those sorts of things. Going to Mogies. Yes, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. We got two Mogs to deal with. We got the Mog in the sewers, and we got the Mog in Mogwyn Palace. Although Mogwyn Palace is probably going to have to wait a while, because unless we want to piss about doing Vare's quest, which I don't really want to do, then we're going to have to wait for the Consecrated Snowfield first. Would it be, since we don't level, would it be more time efficient to go and continue up the Forge of Giants, go through Farum Azula, come back to Lanedell, now that we've got the sewers open? Because Moog has nothing to do with that. Other than, obviously, a fake Moog being down here. And nope. No thank you, my son. I forget most people have fucking ninja kicks here in Lindell. There we go. Alright, quick pause while I go piss and figure out where I'm going. Pardon me. Okay, I think I've figured out where I'm going. I'm gonna stick with the original plan that I had just there. I'm going to... We're going to go into Farum Azula. Yes, I'm going to... I could go through the rigmarole and go through get the Frenzied Flame just so that we don't burn Melina, but this timeline doesn't really exist anyway, so this is fine. Actual Desperate Don has a living Melina. He did the Frenzied Flame. This one doesn't matter. This one is the training arc one. Dark Rays, wait, are you going to attempt to continue Casually Deathless when it comes out? Yes. That's what all this and the one where I was running around as a mage, as Court Bard Ian, definitely legally distinct Astarian, all of that, all this is always in ADOM. I won't be able to cover the DLC when it comes out. I am effectively trying to do my training now, and then hope that I can hold on to it for a couple of weeks. Hence the idea of these ones being just keep running new game pluses of slowly increasing magnitude. Because if I can eventually get to surviving like NG plus 3 and those sorts of ones, I can probably survive a DLC. Now this room's too crowded. Oh, yeah, no, never mind. That one was greed. That one was greed. I actually think I will allow that one solely because it's due to me running through. It's due to me running and running and running and running and running and running and running. If I were playing normally, those guys would not be chasing me. They would have died. I would have killed through them. Besides, we all know Malekith's going to pancake me anyway, so it's not really like much of a change. Lady Goldrick. The chance of me actually getting through Malekith, who I have not fought in a while, and in order to even get to him, I have to fight through the Godskin duo. Not likely. But Fire Giant's BS, yeah, 100%. I would say that is a one and done, real true one. Getting stuck in a cupboard because I was running through to try and save as much time between the actual meaningful fights as possible. I mean, I can kill Skeleton Men. That. Got you. There we go. Those lads can be stand-ins for the other lads. Foreskin can be cheesed with sleep. This is all actually true. Like, I'm interested how much of a potency sleep is going to have. That would be interesting to find out. Because sleep doesn't really exist in the PvE of base game. There's like 2 enemies that do sleep. And very few things weak to it. Most things will just do a shitty little stagger, which honestly, it's not worth the resources to even earn. Now, where's the door again? Yep, down there, and into there. Okay. Ah. I forget that's a really long one. Like, legit, that is a wildly long combo. Oh, if they fished out the Fume Knight. The thing being, though, like, as soon as people realized they'd fished up the Fume Knight, some people would get grumpy because, like, oh, you're reusing again. And some people would also know exactly what to do because it's the Fume Knight. Alright, okay. Don't need a pulley crossbow. Don't need the brass shield. Don't need the flock canvas talisman. Do probably need the old lord's talisman, but first we're going to put on Shabriri's woe. Now stay with me on this one. We're going to take out our blood fingerprint shield and our normal fingerprint shield. So we are just a stone slab. We're gonna get into the foreskin duo fight, and we're gonna summon the mimic tier. Then we're gonna suddenly change into a different suit of armor, leaving the mimic tier dual wielding fingerprints. Does he need to dual wield it? It'd be funny. It'll be funny. Okay. Anyone here? No one here? Good. Oh. Go! Switch round to you. And I need a weapon. The Bloodstar Fist will do. Also take off the Shabriri's woe, because then that means the mimic tier has Shabriri's woe, but we don't. Meaning he gets more attention more easily. Got to come out. We'll use this time to grab the communion seal. And because I had the frost pot in my bar, the mimic tier also throws frost pots. Good man, Tank Mimic. Well done. I still need to figure out the finer points on the tank mimic, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Is it this way? I can't remember.
He's giving off that BDE.
No, don't think it's this way.
Big dragon energy. Oh my.
Somehow the oh my sunk up perfectly with the music there. Alright, okay. Malekith's next. I'm almost tempted to say stamina recovery so that I can just keep dodging him. Did not realize you coming up from behind. And I reached for my gun, which I just couldn't find because Batman stole it and he shot and he missed. Jackie Chan deflected it with his fist. Then he jumped in the air and he did a somersault while Abraham Lincoln tries to pole vault into Optimus Prime, but they collide in the air. Love how we got perfect demon damage there. Dark Rays. Ed, you are legit pulling shit I would expect Yumfa to do. What do you mean? No, hold on. You gotta qualify that statement. The hell does that mean? The chances of me being anywhere near Yumfa's level are, like, astronomically small. No. I want to hear, Ed. Are you looking forward to the DLC of Elden Ring, or are you not? That is what all this is in aid of. All of this is prep. Because I wish to be prepared. I wanted to do the hoodwinked version of Be Prepared, and then I suddenly realized I don't remember it anymore. Shit. Oh well. The emergency pivot to Lion King is not the worst in the world. Now, I normally would deal with you, but during the original Casual Deathless is when chat pointed out, hey, you don't have to fight him. You can just hop down here. There you go. Fight eluded. Oh, no. I remember you. I remember you from the original run. Birds. Fucking birds. The birds that were actually, and still remain, more of a threat than the dragon. There is a fucking dragon here, and the bird is... The bird is worse. Locking the Mimic Tier in a tank roll. You know what? I'm thinking of actually refining that a little bit, to be honest. Like, specifically, my thought is, I don't know how it works for him attacking... I can slide down a tree. I don't know how the Mimic Tier's AI works for attacking with his left hand. That's the only thing, because if I knew without shadow of doubt that I didn't need him to equip 2 fingerprints and he could only just equip 1, that would significantly cut down on the time. Because what I could do is I could get it. Well, I definitely can't do that, but I could set it, or rather, I could set it up so that I don't need to equip the second fingerprint. I just equip the first and leave his main hand, quote-unquote, empty. Because all I need him to do is throw frost pots and block things. And the less swaps I have in that process, the better. I've tried locking the Mimic Tear as a healer before, and that does not end, that just doesn't go well. He just doesn't know what to do. No idea. I need you to know my heart stopped there because I saw a breath attack coming up. And I did not know how to deal with that. Okay. Just knee heal the birds. We won't say anything. No, I'll know though. I'll know that I knee heal the birds. I think with 2 fingerprints, he automatically power stances them. I'm not certain he can. I don't think you can power stance shields, can you? They don't have like a move set. Yeah, the closest thing shields have to a move set in this game, I seem to recall, is like the quote-unquote strong attack. Hold on a minute. I'm curious now. So if I add 2 fingerprints. Yeah, there's no such thing. Oh, wait, oh. Okay, so he only attacks if it's in his right hand. Then he can't block. So I do need him to have 2 fingerprints. I need him to have 1 fingerprint that he hits with and 1 fingerprint that he blocks with. That's not great. Maybe I can, I don't know. Maybe I can write a macro or something that does that. How are you doing, Ed? Doing all right, actually. We're in good old Farah Missoula. I did technically die because I ran way too far ahead. Because, obviously, this is content that I've done before. I did run far too far ahead, and it did bite me in the ass because I then got stuck in a cupboard with a bunch of these lads. But or rather, not we, I decided that doesn't count because if I were playing normally, those would have died by me killing them. Because I wouldn't be rushing. I am counting deaths by just stupid gravity, deaths to a boss, that kind of business though. Haven't used these whips in a while. How do they work again? Okay. Let's see how that go. I don't trust you. I know you have lightning magic and this room's full of water. I don't trust you. Ow! That's what I was afraid of. Their lightning magic has a really, really fast wind-up and they don't need to be looking at you. For example, I'm pretty sure the caster... Where is it? Where is the fucker who's casting that? There you are! I do miss the... Yeah, I missed the door shields as well. 100% missed them. They were something amazing. They were so dumb. And the Dark Souls 2 equivalents as well. They were so wonderful. They were so dumb. I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to use this, but you can put spinning weapon on a scythe. So, I do want to test that at some point, but I don't know when I'm going to get an opportunity to. Right. Okay. Malekith. And Malekith's gonna be a problem. Because he can chew through... He can chew through our defenses. Doesn't... Like, blocking him is almost pointless. So, realistically, even arming up the Mimic tier with the Fingerprints ain't gonna do very much. We can still arm it up with the Shabriri, which would be useful. I just kind of need him to die as fast as possible. Crossbow bolts are going to miss him. Blasphemous Blade might not be a bad shout. I'm going to hold on to that for now. How did I do this before? I think I just kind of hoped for the best. The other question is, do we even want to use the Mimic tier? Because we could use Black Knife Tish. And if we use Black Knife Tish, she's likely to be able to get out of the way of things and has a Black Blade of her own, which could help chew through his health. Lots of bleed. Lots of bleed is probably the way to go. I'm just concerned that I'm not gonna be fast enough. I think the... Ooh. That said, the... What's the speed on the butcher knives? If I had 2 butcher knives, what's the speed on that? What sort of speed are we running with? Oh, okay, so that's exactly the same speed as, like, Great Stars. Okay. In which case... Want lots of bleed, Omen Killer Rolo. Omen Killer Rolo is an option, indeed, but I kind of want a Spirit Ash to do the tanking for me, which I'm thinking probably I might leave to Tish. Because Tish just gets the hell out of dodge. That said, some Omen Killer Cleavers might not be a bad idea. But then I won't heal. I think I'm going to probably need the healing. Pizza Cutter is in my experience not as great as it's cracked up to be, sadly. We're definitely going to want the Old Lord's Talisman so that the buffs last longer. And I think then we're going to have to just put Tish on the bar. Where is Tish? Where's Tish? Tish, there you are. We can't afford Tish with the amount of mana we have. Okay. Malakath is fast for the cutter and... Oh, he's too fast for the cutter in my experience. Yeah, that would line up with mine as well. Also, somebody had a suggestion for a soundtrack to do once we'd run out of Pokemon music. We have officially run out of Pokemon music. Suggestions welcome. Stream safe suggestions welcome. I'm gonna take Exike's Decay. It's not as good on the Rotter Scarlet Aeonia. I said I was going to look that up. Hold on. Sorry. Give me a second. I did promise that, and I'll come to this now. Yeah. So, Scarlet Rot from like Rotten Breath, Exike's Decay, etc. used to build up at 110 per tick. It now builds at 65 per tick. Scarlet Aeonia, though, builds at 150 on the explosion, 50 per tick while standing in the area of effect, and the area of effect lasts a goddamn long time. Did you reactivate the Godric rune? Yes, I believe so. Yes, we did. So, Scarlet Aeonia hits really quite nastily hard. Whereas the Rotten Breath, whilst it does eventually, and the Exike's Decay as well, same sort of problem, eventually, but it doesn't quite work out the same way, sadly. Because you probably are going to need 2 pumps rather than 1. And when with a rot attack, especially where you just want an enemy to get rotted the first time you cast it and not have to be pissing about a second time, yeah, I'd rather take the Aeonia. Okay, La Mulana 2 OST. I love that there's an entire video just La Mulana 2 bangers. Okay, yeah, sure. Right, so we've got the Great Stars to bleed him out. We've got the Dragon Communion Seal to try and... Well, firstly to buff ourselves, but also secondly to, like, rot him down, hopefully. I am gonna have to fight the Dragon Sentinel on the way in, though. I will address that in a moment, Darkrai. I need to deal with this lad first off. Dust! God damn it! Stop with the dust! Stop it! Stop it! Okay. Right, you're fucking dead. Nice. Yeah, okay. A suit of armor I don't care about. Right, what was the question? Higher education. What's something that you would know would never happen but wish it did for Elden Ring? Me, it is George and Miyazaki to release the Lands Between backstory as a book. No. I want the Lands Between's backstory as radio plays. With the voice actors. Saint Insane, hello Ed. Hello, how you doing? Okay, we can unequip the shield because blocking Malekith is basically fucking pointless. We'll buff before we go in, then use the Flask of Wondrous Physics mana reserve to summon Tish, I think. Okay, drink. Move through. Immediate summon. Okay. Come on, Tish, let's go. I forget you start with the Beast Cleaver, the Beast Cleric moveset. Shyster. Feel it would have been better to summon him in the second phase, like I'm gonna get the time to with him ninja bullshit flipping all over the place. Okay, I want to freeze him. If I can grab the Star Fist, I might be able to use that stance to break him a bit better. Ah! Regardless of his form, Malekith's flip outs are something legendary. And the fact that he has AoE that reaches behind him from just picking some dirt off the floor. Okay, now we just need to basically keep his attention and stay out of the way. and let Tish finish him off. Oh, fuck a duck. I'm sorry to use some... there we go, yeah. I'm sorry to use some nasty language, but his ninja spaz out flips are something else. And the fact that, yeah, as with so many bosses, he can just cleave through your entire HP. Or, like, 3/4 of it. So once again, fucking at the 2-hour mark, we are hit by an attack that hits us for basically 3/4 of our entire HP in a single move, and now I am done, so I must raid on to Rakan. But we're getting further. Next time, the horse will be even faster. I don't know when next time will be, because I'm probably not going to do 3 of these back to back. That's just going to annoy everybody. But next time, whenever that be, the horse will be even faster. Radioing over onto Rakan. Thank you very much for your time, your attention, your lovely eyeballs. Cupson, thank you for the "this is a distraction," throwing money and sinking into the shadows, even though I was resistant this time. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha.